Hi and welcome. How do I talk about cyclic existence in Tibetan? So here we're going to have a look at talking about the desire realm and the form realm and the formless realm and the three types of suffering. We've already talked about the 6 types of beings in cyclic existence. So now we're going to go on to another part of talking about samsara or cyclic existence. So first we can just simply say, change my language here. Chö, which is Dharma. Chö is Dharma. Je, practice. So to practice Dharma. Ya, la. So to practice Dharma. In order to practice Dharma. Chö je ya la. Ya is to or in order to. And then you also add to this la particle to in Tibetan. So chö je ya la. In order to practice Dharma. Korwa, get genitive, so korwe, of cyclic existence. Oops. Ne, tsul, nature, nature. She, know, to know, have wisdom, she, to know. Gu, is to want or to need. To need in this case, we need to know. Then nature. And then now we're going to look at the present tense. Ki, do, ki do. So if you remember, we've seen. Let's try and find a good example. Okay, well, yeah, I guess gogidu. The three, just so you have an overview of the tenses in this sort of simplest form here. So if you want to say, oops, ge, ba, or wa, re, that would be like saying was needed. In many contexts, that's how you would see this. Ge wa re, ge ba re. Ge, ji, do is needing right now. That's one way to see it. And then ge, ji, yin would be like will be needed in the future. So bare, gidu, and giryin are sort of good placeholders for thinking in English terms of past, present, and future for any particular verb. And the form of the gi will change, as I mentioned in the other video about the ga or ga will match the particle that comes before it. Or sometimes you'll see it as just E. We'll have a lesson on genitives for a bit further down the line, but just so you're aware now a little bit about why it looks different sometimes. So chuje yala korwe netsul she gogindu. In order to practice Dharma, we need, or one needs, or I need, or you need, because there's no person specified here, but just in general, it is needed to know the nature, netsul. Then it's needed to know the necessary to know the nature of cyclic existence or samsara. Korwa, oops, namba, types, ni yore. There are 2 types of cyclic existence. So what do we mean by that? We have chi, outer, yi, korwa, chi yi korwa, so outer characteristic cyclic existence. So the yi, I think I also mentioned last time, you can think of the yi as of, you can think of the yi as characteristic, you can think of the yi as ish, so outer-ish cyclic existence. Tang, tang is and, tang and. Nang, nang, inner, gi, korwa. Nangi, inside or inner, and then of, characteristic-ish, korwa. So chi korwa, tang, nangi korwa. Outer cyclic existence and inner cyclic existence. Ni, two, or both, the two of those. Yo, re. There are the two of outer and inner cyclic existence. In outer cyclic existence and inner cyclic existence. Chi korwa tang nangi korwa ni yore. So first, tangbo, 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 first. Chi yi, oops, korwa she ji yin. Tangbo chi korwa shegi yin. First, tangbo, chi yi korwa, outer cyclic existence, she, describe, gi yin, future, gi yin, will describe. So first we will describe outer cyclic existence. We started by talking about the 6 types of being in cyclic existence, and now we're going to continue with the 3 realms. So just a heads up that in English we're using the word realm in 2 different ways. So we talk about the realm, the human realm, and now we're also going to be talking about the 3 realms of cyclic existence, which are slightly different. So we're using the word realm to mean 2 different things. Just don't get confused. So sometimes we mean realm to mean the place where each of the 6 types of beings are born and live. And sometimes we mean realm in terms of the 3 types of birth in cyclic existence. So we're going to look at those 3 right now. So we'll just go through what is in outer. When we talk about outer cyclic existence, what do we mean by that? So, chi yi korwa la, in outer cyclic existence, zhou wa, oops, zhuk yore, chi yi korwa la, zhou wa truk yore, or zhou wa rik truk, we can say, zhou wa rik truk. There are 6 types of rebirth, or birth in cyclic existence. Chi yi korwa la, zhou wa rik truk yore, which we looked at last time. Chi yi korwa la, ngen song, tang and tori. So lower realms, lower and upper. Ni, oops, ni yo re. So in outer cyclic existence, there are the upper types or the upper types of rebirth and the lower types of rebirth. Chi yi kor wa la kam sum yo re. So kam is like a realm or a sphere. So this is more talking about the three types of realm or sphere in cyclic existence, which we're going to go into today. Chi korwala kam sum yore. In outer cyclic existence, there are three realms or spheres. Chi yi korwala dugel sum yore. So, chi korwala dungen sum yore. In cyclic existence, there are three types of suffering. We're also going to have a look at those now. And we know right now we're always talking about chi korwa, so we don't need to say chi korwa. We'll just say korwa. Korwa la kam sum yore. Just to repeat. Korwa la kam sum yore. Whoops, sorry, wrong ka. Kam sum. Kam sum yore. There are three realms. Kam sum. Whoops. Sum. Ka re ser na. So if we list or if we declare or if we talk about what those three realms are, de kam, de is desire, de kam, the desire realm or the desire sphere, zuk kam. If you remember from the greetings video, we talked about kuzuk, kuzuk, kuzuk. Ku means body and zuk means form. So kuzu debo yimbe means is your body form well? So here we're just talking about form, the form sphere. Zukam, zukam. Not kuzuk. Kuzuk is your body form. Zuk is just the form realm. Zukam. And then zuk, oops, zuk me. If you remember from the having video, me is not existing or not having. So zuk is form and zuk me is without form. So formless in English, formless, without form. Zukam, tang, zume, kam, sum are the three. Oops. Yo, that there are. Dekam, zukam, zumekam, sum yore. The desire realm, the form realm, and the formless realm are the three that there are. Now, tanda, da, tanda means now, right now. Tanda, now. Nga, rang. And we're going to talk about a new pronoun, which we haven't seen, I don't think, up to this point. Ngaranto, ngaranto, ngaranto. So you remember, ngarang was myself. When you add to, this is to make it plural, collective. The collective myself is us, we, us. Tanda, ngaranto, now we. de kam la. So in the desire realm, de kam la. Oops. Ke birth ba re. So birth and then pare, as we mentioned above, is the past tense. So were born. Tanda ngaranso de kamla kebare. So now we have been born in the desire realm. Now we have been born in the desire realm. Korwa la in the desire realm. Dungel sum yore. Korwa la dungel sum yore. In cyclic existence, there are 3 sufferings. Dungel sum ka re ser na. So if we talk about what the 3 realms are, Dungel sum ka re ser na. Chub kayata cha pa chub pa ao da shabchu tu payata cha ringbu che ta che chapa du che is chapa is like to spread, to pervade, to fill. Chapa du is to collect or to bring together. So pervasive, chapa, pervasive. Duce, che is to do, so to do, so meaning to collect or to assemble, so to compose. Pervasive, chapa, duce, composite. Chapa duce, pervasive composite. Ki, characteristic, or ish, if you like that. Oops. Dungel. So we're putting a she here more like a comma because we're giving a list, right? The ni is the colon pointing towards a list that we're going to make. So chapa duche gi dungel, pervasive composite suffering. And the she works as a comma in this case. Jurwe. Jurwa is change, to change. Jur, to change, to transform. Jurwe. Oops. Jurwe dungel, the suffering of change, or the change-ish suffering of the change of the suffering of change. And then we have dungel ji I keep hitting the wrong stack key. 동엘기, 동엘. So the suffering of suffering. 동엘기, 동엘. 동엘기, 동엘. Suffering of suffering. 동엘기, 동엘. 솜, 요레. So jorwe, 동엘, 동엘기, 동엘, 솜, 요레. So we've got all three. 차바, 동엘, 차바, 두체기, 동엘, jorwe, 동엘, 동엘기, 동엘, 솜, 요레. Pervasive composite suffering, suffering of change, and suffering of suffering are the three that there are. Korwala, korwala, dungel, pakdu, pakdu. Pakdu is limit. Pakdu, or at the limit. Pakdu, pakdu at the limit. And then me, ba, re, meba. Meba without, right? Meba. So not having limits. Korwala, dungel, pakdu, meba, re. In cyclic existence, suffering does not have limits. Suffering is limitless. Korwala, dungel, pakdu, mebari. In cyclic existence, suffering is limitless. Korwa, korwa dungel ki rang jin re. Korwa dungel ki rang jin re. Korwa dungel ki rang jin re. Rangjin is nature. Nature. So cyclic existence, suffering of nature is. So the nature of cyclic existence is suffering. So you can think of it as the nature is characterized by suffering, right? Cyclic existence is the subject, and its nature is characterized by suffering. Oops. Korwa. Dungel ki. Oops. Jam. To. Re. Jatso or jamso. Jatso like Tenzin Jatso. Jatso or jamso, it means ocean, ocean, ocean. So cyclic existence. Korwa dungyalgi jatsore. So cyclic existence, metaphorically, I suppose you could think of, is characterized as an ocean of suffering, or has a suffering-ish ocean. Cyclic existence is a suffering characteristic ocean, or a suffering-y ocean, a suffering-ish ocean. an ocean of suffering. korwa dungegi jatsore. Cyclic existence is an ocean of suffering. Let's just read through these together to refresh. Chöje yala korwe netsul she gogido. korwa nampa ni yore. Chi korwa tang nangi korwa ni yore. 당보 chi korwa shegi yin. Chi korwa la drowa rik truk yore. Chi korwa la ngensong dang tori ni yore. Chi korwa la kam sum yore. Chi korwa la dungel sum yore. korwa la kam sum yore. kam sum karere serna. De kam, zu kam, zume kam sum yore. Tanda ngaranzo de kam la kebare. korwa la dungel sum yore. dungel sum karere serna. Chapa duchechi dungel, jorwe dungel, dungegi dungel sum yore. korwa la dungel baktu meba re. korwa dungel gi rangjin re. korwa dungel gi jamtso re. Thanks, and listen again if you need to.